Now, you have not watched the video of that day.
No, sir.
Um, Tell me, uh, do you plan to watch that? Is it just something you just simply can't bring yourself to see?
I don't think I ever watch it.
You just don't think you ever will.
No.
So tell me how it has been described to you.
That he was running. The hardest part is when I was told that he looked very confused when he was approaching the truck that was parked, waiting on him to arrive, and he had no clue that he was getting ready to be killed.
Well, Wanda, I have to say to you and to Lee as well, as someone that works in the behavioral sciences and someone that is very attuned to body language and everything from microaggressions to full out aggressive behavior, I have watched this video frame by frame by frame by frame. And I would love to share with you my thoughts about the whole thing if you want to hear them, but I can tell you this, in reading the body language, I did not see one single characteristic, trait, or behavior on the part of Ahmaud that was threatening, aggressive, or in any way something that would cause someone to believe that they were in danger. It just to suggest otherwise, when anybody that knows how to read body language is trained in this, that just simply doesn't wash. He was not, in my opinion, being aggressive, confrontive, or in any way provocative with these people at all.
Yes, sir.
And
And
Dr. Phil, for what it's worth, I actually would like to hear more about that in terms of what you did observe in the video.
well, I would be glad to talk about it. And it seems to me that when you look at this, you're first off, you're in broad daylight and you're in a very open area. So the ability for these these men to avoid the pathway of Ahmaud, their ability to avoid confronting him was infinite. Now, of course, I understand their story is they were making a citizen's arrest. What I don't understand is for what. And there are behaviors that are consistent with fleeing criminals, those that are trying to evade detection, evade capture. None of this was apparent in his body language, in his characteristics. And Wanda, I'm sorry to say, he did seem confused because all of a sudden there's a truck blocking his pathway. Do I go left? Do I go right? I mean, exactly what am I going to do here? This was not something where he's going to go up and confront these men or this man for being in his pathway. It's like, what do I what's going on here? How do I get out of this box here? Um, this was not something where when you're aggressive, you take a tact, you move directly towards a target, you engage that target, and you try to overpower them. There was nothing like that in his behavior or characteristics, and I'm curious to hear what you have to say about his personality overall.